for Manchester United to not win that game. Credit to Bournemouth, but my God, Manchester United must be right now the most infuriating, frustrating team to support. To score 4 goals at home and come away with just 1 point and lead twice. And it looked like the game was dead and buried. But Bournemouth, credit to them, they did not lie down. But I mean, listen, that's a classic. Yeah, that is one of those classic games. You look back, the 4-4s. There's been plenty of 4-4s, but what a game!
Unbelievable game
for the neutral.
Yeah, Man United 1 up, 2-1 down, 3-2 up, 4-3 down, 4-all. Yeah. What a game! And when Adrian Dunn asked Steve Bruce at the end, didn't he? He said, "How will the players be feeling now?" Yeah. Straight away, you was like, "They'll be gutted, absolutely gutted.
Devastated,
and they will." To score 4 at home and not get 3
and lead. We've all played in crazy games, and it can go sometimes for you or sometimes against you. But when you go to the last knockings of a crazy game, it's like, right, I've seen enough chaos now, guys. Yep. I've seen enough. Let's stop the chaos. Let's stop the silly stuff at the back. Let's just behave normally. Yeah. And that still carried on, the craziness.
There was no plan B as well. When you go 1-0 up, 2-1 down, 3-2 up, you've got to see that out. Yeah. You've got to change a little bit. You've got to change the... He's never going to. We know that. He's stubborn. Go 4 at the back.
He's not going to do it, mate.
Go 4 at the back.
No, he's not doing
Defend the lead.
No, he's not.
It's gung-ho. They lost that themselves. Yeah. I thought the defenders were poor. Yeah. I thought the defenders for Man United were poor. Yeah. I thought... What a free kick, by the way. Can we talk about that?
Oh, sensational.
What a free kick. When we first see it in the green room, I said, didn't I? Oh, the goalie's got to do better. Because he stepped to the...
He does. He doesn't give himself the chance.
To the right.
Yes.
When you watch that, I think he could have been standing there and it would have gone in.
No, it's a sensational free kick.
Sensational.
It was. There was a lot of really good things about that.
Yeah.
As a neutral watching that. And it's just like, keep the goals coming. Keep them coming. I don't care which way it goes.
Didn't want the match to end.
I want more goals. 4-4's not enough.
We thought it was going to be a 5th as well, didn't we? We thought it was going to be 5-4.
Oh, I thought Bournemouth were going to go and win it.
Could have been.
They should have done, actually.
Lammens were the hero in the end. Yeah. Conceded 4 goals at home and was the hero. Yes, saved 2 at the end. Yeah, he did. It could have been 6-4.
Yeah, it could. I mean, to be fair, Buemo missed a couple of chances. Cundy had a couple. There was other opportunities. That game could have ended 9-9. No, genuinely,
the game
could have ended 9-9. It was that chaotic.
They could have gone 5th. I was listening to Drive on the way in actually, and they were talking about what's the ceiling. And Andy Goldstein was saying we can come in the top 5. Benny said, "No, I think you'll finish 6th." I don't know. On that showing, you can't concede 4 at home.
No,
can't concede 4 at home.
They are so.
They're not going to finish in top 5. They're not better than Arsenal.
Playing like
not
that.
better than City. Not better than Chelsea. Not better than Villa.
No,
Liverpool are coming good again, or they will come good.
Yeah. No, you can't do that. You might have 1 or 2 of those, but it does feel every United game there's goals in games.
Yeah.
They don't play in games where things are tight and boring, a bit dull. They tend not to play in those games. And sometimes you need to be that team. You need to have some discipline about your setup. I mean, to go 4-3 up, and the 4th goal that Cundy scored, it's a bit of a gift, right? Yeah. It's a bit of a gift. Yep. Come on, you've got out of jail here. You really have scored 2 goals in quick succession.
Yep.
Don't concede the next goal in the game. Not that they concede the next goal in the game. They couldn't see the next 2 or 3 goals in that game. I don't know how United are going to be the team they want to be playing like that. I don't see it.
They've conceded 26 goals.
Yeah, that can't carry on.
That's more than anyone, all the way down to Bournemouth.
That can't carry on.
In 13th. Bournemouth's conceding 28.
No.
It's the same as Fulham. Brentford have conceded less. Nottingham Forest have conceded less. And the bottom 4 have conceded more. 26 goals.
Daz, that simply cannot carry on. If you want to be a serious team defensively, and they zoomed in actually on Sir Alex Ferguson, and look, Sir Alex, there was he made the quote about, attacks will win you games, but defences win you titles.
Yeah,
right?
win you titles.
And it's a saying, and some people would disagree at some people, but the sentiment remains: keep a clean sheet, we'll nick a goal.
Yeah.
Right? And Arsenal right now are as good as anyone at doing that.
Yep. 10 goals.
Don't even play, but
10 goals Arsenal conceded.
Right.
10 goals. 26 Manchester United.
Yeah, that nearly treble.
They're lucky to be sat in 6th place, by the way.
Well, they score goals as well.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, but see that there's a balance, and they don't remind me of Big Ange's as Spurs last season. They're but there are similarities about who they are.
There
is.
European champions.
Take Harry how long?
European champion.
Who we are,
Big Ange.
Yeah, you beat
champion.
But there are similarities about the way they set up because you can't trust them. As a Man United fan, you cannot trust this Manchester United side. You don't know what you're going to get at any point in any moment of the game. You don't know whether you're going to score or you're going to concede, and that's no way to be a Premier League side.
He's too stubborn. Ruben Amorim's too stubborn.
I want to quit.
There was rumours, weren't there, before that he was going to change system. He's going to go forward at the back.
No, that's not.
And everyone was going, it won't happen. He didn't change in Portugal. He won't. He's not changed.
But there are similarities in the way that they are so stubborn. The way they see they are hell bent. This is my system, and this is how we're going to play, and I'm going to stick to this, and I'm going to make it work.
But Ange got so much stick for that.
Well, so's Amorim.
So much stick.
It's just who we are,
Do you not think Amorim's getting enough?
No, he's not getting as much as Ange did.
Maybe you're right.
He's not getting as much as Ange did.
I want to quit.
Should we go to the lines? 03717223344. Let's go and speak to Michael, who's a Man United fan. All right, Michael?
Oh, man, that was a horrible watch. That was a horrible watch.
That was an unbelievable watch.
Yeah.
Well, for us, it was horrible. I mean, to be fair, in the first half, we should have battered them about 4 or 5. And then for some reason, every time, we've only got a good half. And we can't get a good half with these guys. And then after that, we imploded in the second half. We were just like nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know what he says in the dressing room, but surely the players should be standing up and saying, right, who's going to take the scrap in there? Who's leading this line? You know, our captain's not a captain, you know what I mean? He's not a Roy Keane.
But who's saying that, Michael? Who's going to say that? What one of your players is going to say that in the dressing room?
Well,
I don't think Bruno will.
He should, though, shouldn't he? He's the captain. That's the idea of a captain.
Yeah, but this has been going on now. This has been going on for quite some time. There's a pattern emerging. This is not a new conversation. Now you're asking the players to stand up and be leaders and do this and do that. And I agree. There are moments where I think players need to take responsibility in game.
Yeah. Where
things going around. The manager's know what it's like. He's on the pitch. Things are going wrong. You do feel that's got to be better. That's got to improve. And I feel vulnerable. And you try to change it in field. But the truth is, generally the way Man United play, that's who you are. You are that team we saw tonight.
I don't think he sets them up with much confidence. You don't set them going with much confidence, Ruben Amorim. The players will know.
There's no control.
Exactly.
United
no control.
Have zero control of a game, even when you are in control.
Go on, Michael. What?
They're a tap team. They can turn it on and turn it off when they fancy it, you know? Yeah. They turned against Liverpool. They turned on against Arsenal. They turned up last week in the second half.
Well, do you know what? We saw it first half, actually, against Wolves, how dominant United were against Wolves, and they should have been 2-3 up. They dominated. And then just towards the end of half-time, maybe 10 minutes before half-time, they allow Wolves back in it. And Wolves, actually, like that last 15 minutes before half-time, Wolves are the better side. It's like, how has this been allowed to develop? How have you dominated the ball, taken the lead, yet allowed a team who are the worst team in the Premier League right now to gain control of the game?
Yeah.
It's fascinating to watch.
Who are the players? I know we just spoke to Michael and I asked him there. Who are the players that can step up and be counted? Not just on the pitch. Who are the players that goes and sees Ruben Amorim?
Number one.
Who's that player? First one. It's Bruno, right?
Number two.
No, it should be Bruno.
Oh, who is he? Is he number one? Number two?
I think it's going to be Bruno.
Who's number one?
The only one who looks like
Samiro must be in there.
Samiro, maybe Dallo. He's the only one that looks like they could.
Right.
But it isn't a new thing.
Number three.
This 3-4-3 isn't a new thing. So who is? We've been players. Okay, social media is massive now, and players look on social media, whether people want to believe that or not. They know 3-4-3 isn't working. They know he's not going to change that. Who's the leadership group in there that goes to see Ruben Amorim and say, it isn't working, let's work on plan B?
That conversation may well have taken place, and they may well have had that conversation. But Ruben Amorim has been steadfast in the way that he sees his team.
Not just here
playing.
either, by the way.
No. He's
in Portugal as well, didn't change.
Yeah, and also Man United knew, and I said this, they knew who they're getting into bed with when they took him out of Portugal. This is what we want from you. We need the Ruben Amorim that was in Portugal. Well, he's come over. That's who he is. And he's not for turning. Must be hugely frustrating for Man United fans leaving Old Trafford right now. A game you could have lost and really, in all honesty, should have won. 03717 223344. We're going to continue taking your calls after Manchester United stumble, trip and fall again, this time at home to Bournemouth. 03717 223344. You are listening to the Sports Bar here on talkSPORT. He's Darren Ambrose, I'm Jason Gunn. This is the talkSPORT bet. Download the new talkSPORT bet app today. 18 plus, BigGambleAware.org.
I go to bed with O'Hara and Cundy.